the early part. We're getting cracking at.
We are world record pace easily on the first 10 minutes of the day one. We are world record day 1%. We just clip it right there. Day one world record. Submit it. Done. Happy days.
Day 1%.
13, 14 minutes. Fuck them.
Day 1%.
All right.
Okay, third or fourth or maybe fifth time's the charm, surely.
I'm not even creating a character this time. I'm just skimming through it.
I always create my character, and I try to always create the same character every time.
All right, everybody let me know when they're done.
I'm done.
I am ready.
All right.
I am also ready.
All right, everybody go.
Yeah, I like the elaborate countdown there to make sure that all of your fellow teammates were at the same timing. That's...
I said everybody go. That was very straightforward.
You definitely did. You didn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't no, there was no hesitation.
Any misconception of that, then you're all too slow.
Apparently, yeah. I did sort of hesitate for about 3 seconds. I was like, he's being serious. He actually means go. All right, we're going. We're going.
Oh, don't worry about it, boys. We're already on first police chase anyway.
Nice.
Yeah, this one.
I didn't even get a chance to get a bat.
This is doomed. If we're getting, we can't get that far ahead, Alan. Don't do it to us.
I'll have you know, it's not my fault. I saw the police in front of me and had to punch.
This lady just used the vending machine as I was stealing the money from it.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace, that woman's money.
Yeah.
Oh, I see the cops.
Yeah, I'm just... You know what? I'm going to avoid using the gun method. I'll just use fist to aggro instead of using a bat or anything.
Use them as backup. I wonder, is it RNG, like how many notes the vending machines dispense? Is that RNG, do we know?
Yes, yeah.
Right, yeah. I thought.
I have like every cop under the sun at Dan's at the moment already. I'm only punching people.
Alright, so the run should finish soon.
I'll try not to aggro them all at once. I'm literally going to wait for a couple of them to walk away.
So we don't even know if that's the issue. I mean,
yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
we might not even know.
It could just be it happened, and that happened, and I'm connecting the two.
Yeah.
And it had nothing to do with the two of them.
Yeah, I just find it strange that I'm just still sat in the game, but like nothing's happening my side except for it's working.
Yeah, and it discons all of us. It's kind of weird, but
like.
It might be just an online, like, 4-player memes because of the nature of when we're all trying to connect to each other. There's always some kind of bloody meme somewhere, so it could just be that, but who knows? We'll just try and roll with it and see how we do. We know it can work because we've finished runs of it before, so... And then the other thing is maybe the new update, like, cucks things, and we're breaking it without realizing. Like, we don't know, like, not many other people have ran the new update by the look of it, so it's hard to tell. It's not like the boards are flooded anymore like they used to be. So...
you done dealership and that, Sancho?
Yeah, I did dealership.
I've got my initial lap down here now, so when you do that, I'm ready to do the payphone and the motel all at once, because I'm right here at the door after doing my first lap of money. I sat here with $300.
Once you've done that and got the motel, then pick up the TV and lamp and sell that then, Excel.
Yep.
And I'll go hardware store. Then it will save me going there, then selling it.
Got you.
Oh, I'm good. You can blow it.
Blow it? Cool. Done.
I'm just
Payphone
finishing
motel.
Police Chase number 5.
Nice.
I've optimized this stuff so much now. I'm the optimal XP farmer.
Cool. Peter's in a good spot. I can probably grab him.
Understandable, because I used to make money
Selling
grinding
drugs?
people Valorant accounts. No, it's an XP farmer. I used to like make Valorant accounts, level them up to level 20, and then sell them for like £20 a pop.
I remember the days we'll do it selling accounts on like WoW back in the day.
Oh, my jump's not going well. Oh well, at least I'm way ahead in XP, so I'm not actually all that worried at the moment.
Oh, you bitch! You turned. Okay.
How do I sell this guy the TV and stuff?
Go and talk to Mick in the
pawn shop. Yeah.
Oh, I went to Dan. Sorry, where's that? Where's the pawn shop? Mick. Yeah.
Make a right when you come out of the motel.
Yeah, I got you.
We only want 1 seed soil planting, don't we? So I'll leave that there.
I'm hearing this song, and now I know what I need to watch tonight. I need to watch the Cyberpunk anime.
Oh, it's great. You're listening to the "Come Over to My Place" song, right?
Yeah. I'm
Examples
listening to
are.
Yeah, Edgerunners is awesome.
So.
Samples?
I watched it all on a Sunday. It was really good.
Move those out of the way so you can put them down.
There you go. Yeah, there you go.
Hang on a sec. Let me just put someone there for you, Excel. Yeah.
Here you go. Okay, onwards and upwards.
Yeah, I'll go this way, you go that way.
Police have somehow left their car outside of Dan's.
All good. All good.
I'll pick up the
But I don't know
drop.
where. Fortunately, I've already done 6 police chases, so I'm kind of way ahead of the curve at the moment. Because I think they've all despawned and just left the car. Oh no, there we go.
Got Chloe, going to Geraldine.
Get Peggy. This is going to be one of those where everyone's like, don't know.
Got mine, Geraldine. Go into. Have you done Peggy already?
Ludwig. Yeah, I did Peggy. She said no. Ludwig bought. So he took the bait. He's up for. We got him. Have you got Mrs. Ming?
There's a deal for Sam. Yeah, Mrs. Ming. Did she say yes? I don't even know. Did we check?
No, she doesn't. She's not what she likes. Unfortunately.
All right, I've set a deal up. If you want to go and sort that one out behind the taco tickler.
Yeah, I can do that. I'm there right now.
I'm in police chase number 7 at the moment.
Nice.
Yeah, I was going to say, talking about the music, Excel, I listened to a guy on YouTube called Sam Kim, who creates covers of a load of music.
I was about to do that too.
Oh yeah.
Order.
I'm just trying to help out, mate. Just keeping us
perfect.
flowing.
Yeah, perfect.
Bloody hell, shot me. I only punched him.
If anyone has cash, please deposit it.
I have got none. I've just deposited it for the cocaine.
Absolutely 0.
I've got 500 depositing it now.
Perfect.
I'll get some more in a sec. I've got 2 deals to do, so I'll drop it in a second.
Someone needs to buy a trash bag from the hardware store.
Yeah, I have it. You just need to pick it up. I'll do it.
Have you got
I'm
that deal?
at the hardware store at the moment. I can grab it.
No, don't buy it. We already bought it. We just need to pick it up because it's not in anyone's inventory. It's on the shelf.
How much cash have we
they're on the
got?
bodies.
Oh, Sancho, you bought stuff. Why did you buy stuff right now? We needed that.
Because I need it. Because it's store. So I can plant stuff overnight. Otherwise,
I got the soil on that for it.
No, we need more. Oh, but now we need 800, huh?
Yeah.
Oops.
So yeah, that's all good. It's all good. We'll get that tomorrow. It's fine. There's no biggies. Just moves into a bigger space.
It doesn't slow us down in progress,
No,
does it?
not at all.
Yeah.
Really.
It just means I
it just
plant
gets
here instead of over there, at least initially. But that's fine.
You got anything left on you, XL?
3.
3. Okay, I'll let you
I
deal
got,
with
this
Kathy.
is 90%.
I got
It's
0.
about to be done.
Sweet.
I can do that. I'm right by skate park, so.
Jesse's accepting another deal if you want to send something over to her to get a bit of money.
Who is?
Jesse, purple hair, runs the motel. Well, runs the motel. If we're, because I know we want to try and get cash as well.
She doesn't run the motel. That's Donna.
Jesse lives in the motel.
Jesse's the one who lives in the motel.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's low emo purple hair chick. Yeah. Where is this?
They'll be there shortly.
My customer. Oh, right, it's not there. It's not started yet. I just realized.
Yeah.
30 minutes. Okay. We got another 8.
I got the drop.
Cool.
Cops, I was about to say cops have despawned, but they've just respawned again.
And it's 3. Okay.
There we go. There's cop chase number 9 started.
Nice. There's some in there.
Oh, Kathy's such a bitch for not being able to talk to her until she fucking stops. Like... Okay, there we go.
Yep. One of these days, I know we were talking about it.
Product there.
We need to put like an any percent like group stream, like stream playlist together. Kanogo was talking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to put one together. It's trying to find one that fits everything. It's
Yeah.
I mean, there is the music thing.
Your own, then?
I've made one. I'm just gonna share the thing for it, wherever it may be.
Yeah, I sent in a load of different playlists that I already listened to for my contribution, so you've got shitloads from me. But that's not just for that. That was just for like, this music's awesome. Check it out.
To be honest, I've got like a lot of the playlists you use for StreamXL saved as like private playlists that I just use when I'm vibing out.
That's fair.
Like the lo-fi FF music. You put
I'm
me
listening
on
to that right now. I have it on while we're playing. I could deposit this money. That puts us up to about...
I've done 10 police chases this day, so I'm gonna go check.
Anybody got any left? Have we got enough for this guy's deal?
I got four.
There's
on
8.
me.
There's 8 on the shelf.
Sweet. Okay. Well, I'll set that one up then. Somebody wants to do that. I got 2.
And then 8. Okay. All right. I'll grab a couple out of here. Are they? Oh, they're in the motel, aren't they? Of course.
We are currently not Hoodlum 5.
No. I feel like there's a level. I think there is some form of XP cap. I think specifically for level 1.
I reckon it's about 1,200.
I got 2 lots of OG Kush, which is... They're 2 different types, so that shouldn't be an issue.
No.
But I've done 10 police chases so far, so we should be all good on XP for day 1.
Sweet. Have we got? I planted some sour diesel the next day anyway. I'll set this. I'll take this into the next deal as well. Why not? Somebody wants to grab that one too.
There we go. Someone can buy that.
I just got my final police chase 11 of the day. I just went and punched the mayor in the face. Until he called the police.
Nice.
I'm doing the 800, and I'll get the Chinese.
Perfect.
Just while I'm here, and then... Yeah.
Moving over.
Finishing off my final police chase.
Trying to access the inventory for Mrs. Ming here. Can't fucking get it. There it is. Okay. Nice. Right, where's that deal? Pawn shop. Okay. shit, there's cops on the scene of this fucking deal. Like, fucking walking around with my customer.
You want me to, do you want me to come over and aggro them?
Yeah, please.
Whereabouts are they?
They're just by the skate park right now, but they were over near the pawn shop. Sort of, I'm on the roof near the skate park.
Oh, they're running away.
Yeah, they're trying to fucking get me. They're tasing me from the ground.
I got one of them on me.
Okay.
Oh, God. They're up on the roof. They got up here.
No, they've got the aggroed on me. Don't worry about it. I've got them aggroed on me now.
No, you haven't.
Well, I grabbed 2 of them off you. Where's the other ones? I've grabbed 3 of them off you.
There you go. Yeah, it's
So,
just fucking one of them was
done the
still
deal.
on me, and that was a problem. Thank you. Sorry, I
You're
just was
right.
getting
It's
mugged
all good.
off.
It's all
You're
good.
fine.
Classic. That's why I don't like the nighttime deals, because it's like it fucking curfew city. It's just
Make sure we have enough for this one before you take it, and then we switch over. We'll switch over now.
4. I got 4 on me.
Cool. Remove that one.
That would be the worst thing to happen, even in a game or in real life, where you turn up to do a drug deal and the cops are already there busting someone at the place that you're meeting. It's like, ugh. So awkward.
Yeah, the cops are currently outside the pawn shop, so just be a bit careful for that.
So we got 2 there, 2 growing on the other side. Yeah, we should be better for
OG Kushner.
product tomorrow than we were last run.
Yeah, I've just ordered some more seeds for tomorrow as well.
Cool.
Someone's got cops aggroed on them nearby Dan's.
That would be me, for some reason.
Are the cops in yellow now? Project said.
No, I don't think so.
He's got like every cop in the city aggroed to him. I'm watching people run miles away to try and get him.
Dude, yeah, that guy saw me from over the street. I was crouching in the taco store, and he spotted me from over by the pawn shop. Wow, fucking Hawkeye.
I'm ready to sleep at the motel.
Yeah, I'm gonna. So once this is gone, I'm gonna go to the motel now.
Cool. Someone's doing that deal.
I'm wanted and trying to fucking squeeze that deal in as well.
I'll get the deal. It's alright. It's all good.
Getting tased.
See, if you come to
aggro them off you.
If you come back to the Chinese, I'll hold the door open.
I've got them on me. I've got them on me. You should be good to go. I'll just find the place to go to the parking lot.
I got the barbershop one. Don't worry.
See where that deal is.
It's behind the taco shop.
I got the deal. Don't worry.
Oh, okay, nice one.
Cool.
Yeah, I've got
been getting fucking unlucky here because they are super aggroed on me.
Some people passing
be
me.
careful outside of the pawn shop at the moment. Just go back to the motel.
Yeah.
All right, let's sleep.
Last couple of attempts have gone way better for that, where I've been able to just sling out deals and the cops haven't touched me. But this one, they have been gunning for me.
To be honest, with the gun method I use, which I'm not using at the moment, it aggroes like every cop in the city over by Dan's. So overnight, they're all just around me. So you never really have to worry about that stuff.
Cool.
Need to see if we can do that and
heading to the
pull.
motel.
Cool.
See if we can pull them all the way over to the end of the map where we don't play, and then fire the guns and get the cops over there, like out of town.
1.3k. That's Hoodlum 1. Hoodlum 2, I think that'll put us up to.
Where is that?
Heading to start the cop aggro for day 2.
I just grabbed a dead drop thing.
I'll grab it. So I can.
I've got it.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah, yeah. Do you want it motel or Chinese?
Take it to the Chinese.
Yeah, got it.
Perfect.
I was just already right there at the time.
Yeah.
I'll grab it. I just came out the door and it's there.
No, for sure.
I'll chuck this on that.
Cool.
Shelf.
If you want a package, there's some in there.
Yeah. Working on it now.
Perfect. Blue for samples, green for sales.
Okay.
I've got 4 cops aggroed on me, so you should be all good to start your daily stuff.
Nice.
The only good thing about the punch stuff, it doesn't make anybody else in the city nervous, so you can always just do deals.
Cool.
Said like blue samples, green sales, but I've got like 2 lots of blue.
I have green. There's green here.
Police over by Dan's.
There's another 8 green here. So.
Sweet.
Yeah. Oh, I also have some purple. That should be purple samples, blue and green sales, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, and don't forget to drop your cash off if you have any as well.
Yeah, I have 800 because I've got it back off Mrs. Ming. I forgot to deposit it because stuff was going on.
Cool. This.
There you go.
If you're by the store, if someone can get some PGR.
Yeah, I got it.
I'll order some. I'm here already.
All right, go for it.
Cool.
PGR, how much you need?
Get like 8 if you can. At least 2 batches.
I accidentally punched Dan. But I
Okay.
ordered it.
Cool.
Yeah, try not to do that.
Yeah, just bring it back to the.
I ordered it, but Dan is chasing me around the street, so.
Leave it if you want to leave it in front of the pallets there. Then I can go grab it.
It's not there at the moment.
Or you didn't grab it.
because of
You
punch.
didn't.
No, I don't
able
think
to-
it's on the pallets because I accidentally punched them.
Yeah, he's not able.
Oh,
to
so you didn't buy
actually
it. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, I'm trying to de-aggro Dan off me because Dan's aggro on me.
Yeah, you're fine. Oh, then I probably can't buy it if he's chasing you.
Yeah, don't worry
Yep.
about it. It'll be de-aggroed in a second.
Okay.
Get some street deals here while I've got some time.
That one.
I've never imagined having a push to mute button on a push to mute me Discord on me Stream Deck would be so useful.
Yeah.
So useful.
Okay. Is he back? Yeah. Okay. I'll grab this stuff.
Once you buy that, I'm gonna check whether he full aggro's onto me. But after you buy that, so you're not really stressing over whether you need it. Because if he does, then I'll avoid this area.
Okay.
Got the stuff. Coming back.
What else we got? Right, go this way.
Have we just not gotten any deals coming in?
Not at the moment, by the looks of it. I'm just going to try and get Meg. Did we get Jerry at all?
We've got Keith over by the gas station, but that's not
Just listed.
one of those, unfortunately.
Police cars are bugging out in the police station.
Oh, fuck. Now I check. Never mind. I'll come back to Meg in a sec.
When I say they're bugging out, it was just 2 police cars spawned in the same location, so the police car started flipping. They're not like bugging.
No, I'm gonna get my weed taken. No. Ah, fucking cops on the bridge. God damn it. I was just about to run past them and they pulled me out of the air and dropped me. Like, what the fuck? I was running
Did you
over
lose
the
it?
wall.
Okay,
No,
if you
I
need
still
to
got it,
do,
still got it.
Okay.
yeah, if
okay.
you just need to run by them cops, just let me know. I'll go aggro them off the bridge, because I can always grab them at the start of the day and keep them the ones stun locked.
You can also go under the bridge, and then you don't have to worry about them.
Yeah, that's what. Well, I was being cheeky. I was running along the wall next to them, trying to save time.
That's fair.
Because,
Yeah.
and then like they pulled me and like jacked my camera all the way off me. Oh my god, they followed me up to the roof. They, as I went to go and jump past them, it spun me round, so I was like looking up in the sky, like down on my ass, like fucking yeah. These cops are not fucking around on this one. They haven't been any, because of the way Alan's been distracting them with the gun and everything in previous runs. They haven't been anywhere near the rest of us for the rest of the run.
Yeah,
they're kind of wasting some time here because I have to sit and get rid of this wanted level before I can go and do stuff.
How are we not getting any deals? That's crazy, right?
It is. You didn't listed it, Sancho, and I didn't. I wasn't aware. It wasn't listed.
It is.
I've just checked it.
On mine it is.
I believe you. But yeah, it was not listed.
Because I double checked it when I said there's none coming in. I checked it again to see, and it says listed for sale.
I know. Well, I've just put it on. So it's fine.
That's another fucking bug. Do we want to restart or just fuck it?
Fuck it and send it.
Because that's a huge time loss.
Oh yeah, we lost loads. But Jodine's gonna help us because look, that's a 430 deal right there.
Well, fuck it. We'll keep going.
Yeah, it's a huge time loss, but at least the run hasn't actually died yet.
Now it's going to.
Have been like super quick. Have been like bugged out.
I'm gonna come get samples.
Have a good run, annoyingly.
Yeah,
that's wild.
Yeah, I know because I know you told me.
Connection issues more.
You just sort those deals out. Chloe, deal.
One of them. I need to pick up some more. I just did the 10.
Yeah, the fist method of aggroing the police is doing so much work because I don't ever kill them, so there's always people for me to re-aggro.
Nice.
Yeah. That's true.
I'm gonna go over and check for hoodlum in a sec.
Yeah, and once you've got it, just if you see police, just knock them out.
Just switch to doing deals and kill police.
Yeah, just off them out of the way. We've got the whole thing for Benji, so we're going to do that in a second. We need 500 cash for that.
I guess we should make sure it's listed on yours and check everything on the host ones.
Oh yeah, it's good, mate. I know. I remember you telling me that you listed. That's why I didn't do it. I remember you saying so. I was like, okay, it's done.
Yeah.
It is all good. It's all good.
No, for sure.
Yeah, in about 15 seconds, I'm gonna go check for hoodlum. Let you do your thing.
All right.
Who is the one that I could actually talk about being? Who's got the weird character design? I'm assuming it's Gordo.
What do you mean weird character design? Why are you shaming me? What are you judging me for?
I'm glitched into the wall.
Oh, Sancho.
Come on. Okay, we're good.
We are currently not hoodlum 5.
Okay. There's Benji.
Alright, any cash people have, throw it in the ATM. Let's speed this the hell up. Actually, if somebody's got 5... What do you mean? Why are you shaming me for? You sound like a weird character design. Why are you trying to judge my body? There's nothing weird about it. It's just my natural body.
Chucked in 1100 into the bank.
Sweet. I'm just gonna go and get Benji, get that out of the way, give him 3 customers, and then make sure to take the customs off of him afterwards.
Okay. Where are
dealers, customer. Let's go Trent, let's go Donna, and let's go Jesse.
Okay, I'm ready to meet Kathy. Ugh, if only she would speak to me here where I've already met her instead of me having to wait the next 12 minutes for her to get to the spot.
Gotta go to the spot. It's the rendezvous point. It's there for a reason. You don't alter the deal. The deal is the deal. Right, let me just go and check for customers. Jerry, let's go, Jerry. I need to go and offer one to Meg as well.
All right, Matthew's one done.
Oh, yeah, by the way, Sancho, I did actually buy the PGR. It just didn't put it on the thing outside. It put it in my inventory completely.
No, that's fine. Yeah, drop it off at the. I'll always use more.
I'll come back over to the thing.
Yeah, I'm going on it right now. So
Is it at the
if you're doing other stuff, you're fine. Yeah, I'm at the Chinese.
Yeah, no, I can come over now because I'm only at Dan's. And I've already done a lot of the police work. We're actually really close. We should be really close to Hoodlum 5.
Yeah.
There you go.
Perfect.
Right, trying to get Jerry. Jerry says yes. Yeah, Jerry, let's make a deal quickly then.
Yeah, go and get the dead drop.
Nice. Yeah, I can grab it right now. I'm just packaging. I don't need it. I still have seeds, so it's not like a priority.
I'm gonna do a quick XP check, and then I'm gonna go run over to the police station and aggro more police. We are not Hoodlum 5 yet.
Picked up the seeds
Police
from the dead drop.
aggro.
So I'll bring them back. Just saves the additional travel while I was over here in the area.
Okay, we've done one deal with Jerry. I think we need 2 more and that should be it. So it's 1 deal down. I've got Meg, but I'm going to do a deal with her. Where is she?
By the way, is that warehouse only Hoodlum 5 locked, or is it Hoodlum 5 and certain story progress locked?
Hoodlum 5.
Yeah. Once we're Hoodlum 5, we can go in there. So we can finish a lot of it before it actually pops up sometimes.
Yep.
We're just, like, some of the RNG shit, like, waiting for Benji is a pain in the ass.
No, because I was just going to say, we should be quite close to Hoodlum 5 now.
Yeah.
We might
the money is our biggest thing, so as long as we're
night,
making money.
We might not get it this night, because I think I've hit XP.
One for Meg.
Or...
Yeah. Cool. We got plenty of product.
Yep.
We got more
do
growing.
I'm not gonna lie, I found this artist on like I was just scrolling through my random feed on Instagram the other day, and I found an artist that I've listened to the music of consistently for the past couple of days now.
Cool.
She's only got like 7 songs, but all of them are in my playlist.
It's always good when you find an artist and you consistently like more than one song. You know, that was also the issue I had when I was younger.
Where you find like one song out of the artist.
Yeah, or even on the whole album or whatever. Just like, I only like that one, really.
Like it's kind of like, does the artist Imogen Heap?
Yeah, I know Imogen Heap.
The only song of hers that I know is Headlock.
Headlock,
and it's one of my favorite son's ever.
Everybody's closed, huh?
Yeah.
Her other more famous song.
Okay, we can do it in the morning.
I like as well.
Can you grab the other stuff from the gas station?
Absolutely. No, I'm not going to grab that yet. I'm not going to bug it. We'll do it in order.
We usually when we have it, you can't stand near it when we're mixing it or some shit. But as long as we can buy the stuff and bring it over here.
This will be my last police chase I'm doing of day 2.
I mean, or unless we want to sleep now.
I was going to say sleep, because we'll purchase the mixing station, get that put in there, and then I'll just head over there once it's not gonna. We're not saving mass. The mixing takes like a minute at best.
Yeah.
So it's just that we're just trying to avoid whatever nonsense we can in the interim.
No, that's fair. Okay, yeah. So sleep.
Yeah, we haven't got Hoodlum 5 yet, so I think we have hit level cap. So sleep, mixing station. I'll go there, and then I'll go gas station.
Cool.
All right, I'm at the motel sleeping.
Ready when you guys are.
Just Alan, I think. Does he? Hello?
Alan, you good?
Yeah, he got quiet. What happened?
I have no idea. Is he disconnected?
Did he get booted?
I mean, he's in the chat.
Still
He's
in the
in
call.
Discord.
Just finished my final thing, and then I'm heading over to the police station.
We're waiting for you to go to bed, man.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean.
Oh.
Let me know. I'm just gonna harvest then while I'm here.
Yep, that's
While we're
I'm
waiting.
in bed.
True
Okay.
criminals all sleep at exactly the same time.
Cool.
To be honest, it was just because I knew we were finishing up for the night stuff. That I ran the toilet real quick while you were finishing up what you were doing.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go check for Hoodlum because on my screen we were like Hoodlum 4 with one little thing left.
Cool. Okay, you're getting the mixing.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I
grab
skipped
that.
through mine, but all I saw was Hoodlum 1.
We are still not Hoodlum 5, but on my screen we were Hoodlum 4 with like 75 XP left.
Yeah, we should get it.
Should be like 2 or 3 more police chases basically.
You're gonna get this stuff from the gas station.
On the way to now.
Cool.
On the way. Have we got all the customers we can? No, we still got some more. We still got quite a few to get actually.
Just was sampling Beth there to see if she wanted some. Doris.
You got a seed for me to use, Sancho, and I'll do the mix now.
Yeah. There.
Banana.
Well, so far it feels like scuffed compared to some of the nice attempts that have crashed and bugged out on us in the last day or so.
Yep,
But it's still probably going to be about half hour quicker than our last runs like 4 months ago. So our return to Schedule 1 is still going to be a positive one.
Still want to talk to the payphone?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't
On
in
the
the
way.
spot to get one. I was at the gas station.
Did you already mix it?
I've mixed part of it. I've not mixed the last part though.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Talk to the. Oh, but you have it on you.
Oh. Okay, so it counted apparently.
Oh, cool.
That's fine. I didn't even
Okay,
use the paracetamol.
So behind at 3,000.
Yeah, we are massive. Well, we don't have
We're
half
only
the customers.
7 minutes in. Normally, this objective comes up, and we're at 7k, and it's like an hour and 10 minutes.
Oh,
So
that's true.
Still feel like we've done the other side quests up until this. So
Yeah.
now, yeah, it seems like a slog, but once we start get the deals going, and we'll start earning some money real quick.
Yeah.
We got the products, we just need the customers on the phone, and then fucking boom.
Try and get the customers
I'll do
now.
street deals and samples where I can. Did I not get Beth? I swear she. Oh no, I guess not. No.
Hoodlum's done.
How are we doing, Fluffle?
Nice.
All right. We need cash if we're going to do anything. The place doesn't open till 6, so it's just off the police then, Alan. Just kill them.
Yeah, just sort of go around killing police then, yeah.
Basically, just kill them. Once they're done, then we'll just do deals and whatever we need to do. I'm going to try and get the rest of this customer base whilst I can. How are you doing, Fluffle, dude? Welcome in.
Okay, 2 police dead.
Nice.
I've been waiting for people to call for me to kill police for so long.
Let's talk to Jerry. No, you don't want to deal. Okay. Nice.
Gonna go kill the police by the bridge. Oh, they're not here anymore.
Okay. You know what? What's the product listed at?
You gonna raise it? Yeah.
No, lower it.
I'll lower it. Okay.
Yeah, just so we get more deals.
Lower it just ever so slightly, not massively, but it should encourage more. Hopefully, that's what I normally try to do. Is just set it just a little bit lower, only fractionally. Doing right, rolling into long weekend. Nice. Where is Peg Leg Meg? There you are. Let's talk to you. No, you don't want a deal. Okay, great. That's that slowed down now. We have literally.
Yeah, Meg didn't want to know. She's been a pain.
Hey, relax, my boy.
Deals on the phone. I've sorted those now.
Right, Joyce and Austin, 4 and 4. I need one more. I got 7.
Bill, there's plenty back here.
Yeah.
Oh, police blockades up. Time to go kill the police at the bridge. Police by the bridge are dead.
Let's get them going.
Cool. Waiting on plants to grow.
Just heading out all the way to Joyce. Get this deal done.
Customer there. Let's get that one. Yeah, sweet.
Remember.
When we've just done a load of deals, it might be worth, like, I guess, can we go to, we can't go to sleep any earlier, can we?
No,
Six
you want to be in the
o'clock
night
or so.
period, I think.
Right, it's just that, yeah, because it might be, if we, like, end up speed running all of the deals in the daytime too soon, then it might be worth trying to all go to bed early to start the next day immediately to get the jump on getting more deals immediately. You know,
There you go.
another day
There's
on
a
the
bit-
dollar and all that.
Yeah.
Deals there.
Nice one, I'm going to go pick up some more. Oh, sweet, George is a good one. That's going to be worth a minute. Worth a fair bit, sorry. I'll be there in a minute as well. Just need to go and grab these from the Chinese. I've got a
Just
grand
need
on
me
me
to help
as
out
well.
doing deals now? Or just want me to run around making sure the police are dead?
Go make deals. Deals
go
and
make
deals and
Make
stuff. If you want to pit fights, there's always pit fights. Just Bill.
Yeah, I need
Whatever-
to
whatever you feel
unload
like.
my weapons. Because otherwise my inventory is always way too full. There we go. Cleared my inventory. Let's go grab some gear.
That's why I've kind of decided I prefer having one lot of inventory for the buds and just having like 20 in one inventory slot, and then it's easier for just one thing to hold if I get searched. Because you can hold it and they don't see it, sort of thing, if you know what I mean. You can hold the thing. I kind of like that mechanic. It's kind of sneaky.
Yeah, I've got 45 on me.
Just done the 10. That's $500.
I'm heading over to Bud's Bar. I got some.
Nice. Who else have I got? Jim and Beth. I'll try them again.
I'm done.
Sweet. No. She says no. I've took the customers off Benji now, so they shouldn't be a thing now.
If you pass by the store, someone grab some baggies and
Baggies?
soil.
Okay, got a nice little in-person deal off Ludwig.
Nice.
Baggies and soil. How many baggies? And how much
Like
soil?
100. If you can't carry them, they'll just post up outside. I just want to have them in case
I can carry.
it closes. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind if you leave them there. It's just we can't
How
buy
much
later
soil?
at night. So as long as they're there, soil like 4.
Just I've got
Long
loads of
life,
slots.
long life soil, or the blue one.
Okay, I'm bringing the
No,
baggies over, and then
Yeah.
I'll deal with bringing the soil over.
I've got the soil. Chinese
Yeah,
on the way.
I'll help you bag.
Just trying to expedite as much as we can here, you know.
yeah. I mean, it's fine if you guys need to. Deals are more important. So drop it
Yeah,
off. Take.
Here, there we go.
I've offered everywhere I can to try and get the customers. There's a deal on the phone there. I'll sort in a second.
Do we want to sleep then, and then try to get some more tomorrow?
Yeah, I got a nice little in-person deal off Miss Ming.
Nice, nice.
I'm just going to try and do the same with Kim Delaney over here if I can.
There we go. Deposited another 400.
Oh, she's a free sample. She might hopefully buy. Like, she might hopefully, want some.
Hell yeah.
Not interested. Fuck you, bitch.
Right.
I'm gonna check the taco place real quick.
Right, a couple of extra bucks off Kyle. Donna.
There's a deal for night. Kathy in front of the
I
motel.
can do that. I can do that. I have that left on me.
I got Jerry's.
Yep, I've got a lot of gear on me still, so I can fill.
I'm right next to Jerry's,
I
so
can do the 4.
don't worry about Jerry's. I'm right next to it.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, Chicole's got that one. And I'm right here for this lady. Is this Kathy
Yeah.
again? I've dealt to her like 4 times in this run.
Sweet. Okay.
Donna doesn't want anything at the moment.
Nah, I just tried her a minute ago. Alright, Kathy sorted. Okay, we're at 5.5.
Yeah, I've got this
Been
one to
like
deal with.
two grand in like 8 minutes. That's not too bad.
Right.
I'm ready
I
to
got this
still
one.
basically sleep now if everyone's done.
Yep, same. We're just waiting for
There you
the
go.
night
No,
part.
we're not sleeping yet.
Yeah, he's got to buy the stuff at the warehouse, right?
Yep.
Not just that, we got pseudo, so I can cook everything and get it cooked,
Oh, nice.
prepped. So let me just order that. Then I can get it all cooking.
You need more product? Here's some.
Yeah. Nice one. Thank you.
Yep.
Shall I collect the dead drop?
Yes, if you can grab the one for
if you have the
Shirley.
time.
Yeah. There's 2 of them.
Yes,
Yeah,
Shirley's the
pseudo
pseudo stuff for the drugs, for the meth.
Just running around to people's houses to try and do in-person deals while we're killing time.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Geraldine. You're usually a big buyer.
Geraldine's fucking slacking this week.
They quit this week. They're like, nah, tolerance break.
Come on, Chloe.
All right. Get this all set up, and then I'll grab. You got the pseudo.
Yep.
Excel. Yeah. Sweet.
Yeah.
Do me a favor.
Now.
Bring it over to the motel for me, and I'll get this all started. Deal there, which that's lined up for somebody if somebody wants to take that.
Yeah, I've got some on me. I can do that as well.
Sweet. Just pop that in
I'm in
there.
that area.
Where total chemistry station.
Yep.
This,
Sweet.
And then here you go. Nice one. And then if I quickly go back to the Chinese, I can drop off the seeds that I picked up as well.
Another deal there.
Westbridge. Yep, got it. Oh, no, he's got it already. Nice one. Sweet.
There's curfew.
I'm already there for Mick as well.
Sweet. I'll do some street deals if I can. But
Just
I
waiting
think
for Mick to arrive. Because
I've caught him. Don't worry, you can move. I walked into him outside of the Chinese and got it for you. Not intentionally, but he just happened to be there. I was trying to talk to people. I've written off the idea that, okay, Alan's getting Mick. I'll speak to the people in front of me here and see who I can grab off the street. The second one in front of me was Mick.
Alright, I guess let's leap them. Have we got our deals done?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Just try to fucking talk to Peggy real quick. Alright, Peggy's just had a quick... Okay, she didn't buy it. Son of a bitch. Never mind. Let's try to get a quick street deal off her.
Alright, let's go, because that will then be cooked by morning. I can put it in the oven, ready to go.
Yep.
So let's just hit the street running and get selling.
Peddler 1.
I mean, that title there does not sound appropriate. I'm going to be honest. I don't know. I like being called a peddler. It's too close to something else.
Peddling your stolen wares. It's just an oldie-timey way to put it.
Yeah, it is.
It's just British, not old.
Both.
Yeah. That's how you guys talk.
That's right. The correct way.
Yeah, exactly. That is the way that our council have deemed allowable for us to speak.
Got a nice little 480 in-person deal off Jesse.
Nice.
Don't judge a book by its cover, huh? She looks broke, but she got the bills.
Nah, I sold at 12
Finally.
in person. I just handed over me 12 and it was like, yeah, 74% chance for this one to work. I was like, okay. I ran into Beth in person. She wanted nothing.
Nice. That one. Okay, any more deals? Nope, not right now.
Not off Ludwig. 5.
Let me just get this one.
North Waterfront. I'm already there.
Nice. There's another meg. Well, but we already got everything we needed, right? We're just...
Yep, we are now just making money and then done.
Yeah, essentially. I'm just trying to shunt out as much product as I can to people wherever they'll take it.
Yep, just got a deal off Kim. Peggy doesn't want anything yet.
What time are we at right now?
Miss Ling doesn't want anything
52
yet.
minutes.
2 minutes.
Okay. Maybe.
It's still under an hour, but...
Yeah, it might get close.
I reckon 9.6 thousand on an hour sort of thing. It would be like about an hour and 10 or an hour and 5, I reckon. That's my prediction.
Al doesn't want anything yet.
Oh,
George doesn't want anything yet.
I just did a deal with Jerry, and he said we can now hire Molly as a dealer. I've never seen that. That's cool.
Yes, that's the later part. Because technically, you can try and do that within like the run, but it's usually not. It's too late in it to be effective.
Yeah,
It's just because I'm out in the streets like a sky salesman. Like, excuse me, mate, do you
Geraldine
want to buy any
doesn't want
button? I'm just out here like fucking.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
door
I'm
to
just going
door.
from person to person.
Yeah.
Yep,
Hey,
yep.
officer, do you want some bud while I'm selling out here on this fucking street corner?
I've got the West Construction Site one. I'm already heading there.
I'm already there, mate.
Nice, damn.
Fuck
Too
yeah.
many dealers, not enough deals.
Yeah.
Already there. Just waiting for Doris to turn up.
Back in, Doris.
Gonna check on Jesse again. Nope.
What the fuck is cops looking
Funnily enough,
for?
I'm pretty sure I've just run into her in person. I've just done an Excel and ran into the person who was running over the airport.
Yeah, she's not dupe thing. Have you just sold to her? Or is she...
I ran into it in the street while she was walking over. She was
Yeah,
by the
there's
pawn shop.
some of them do let you do it, whereas like Kathy never will. She just goes, huh? Whereas others are like, hey, and then you can just go complete deal and it works.
Alright, we got
Come on, Geraldine,
1800.
you are breaking my balls here.
1800 left to go. Anybody spoke to Donna yet?
Yeah. Ludwig's no good.
Just sold a load to Geraldine.
I'm
You
gonna
just
go in
sold from
and check on
some to
Kyle.
Geraldine. You're kidding. I just left her like 30 seconds ago and she didn't want to know.
I
Geraldine's
left
a
like a
dude.
minute before that and she didn't want to know.
Yeah,
I mean,
Geraldine, dude.
who are you talking to? Geraldine's my guy.
Geraldine's
That's a
Geraldine's
dude.
a girl's name.
I mean, look, don't judge him for his name.
Yeah, but I mean,
He-
okay, sure.
He definitely walk around with the male parts.
Yeah, but
thought
that
no.
doesn't mean shit in this day and age. So half of them, you know what I mean? It's
I mean, to be fair, I don't even know what Geraldine is. They just look scruffy and look like a bold pit on top of the head. So
I just
I'm
went
going
by
with
the
male.
name, and Geraldine is like somebody's grand's name. Ron and Geraldine, you know, that's that's the kind of or Reginald.
All right, we need
that's
1200,
kinda-
and we need
Oh,
it
no.
sharpish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter about what I've got, cash I've got, does it? It's not if I
No.
deposit.
No,
It's just off
as soon as
sales.
we-
accumulated sales, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, got it. I'm still trying to just punt out what I can here, but
yeah.
All right, there's a
Joyce.
deal there. Let just. Oh, I won't touch that.
I've got a couple. There's a couple of sample customers I can speak to, but that's no good.
No, it is.
I mean,
No,
if,
as soon as
if
you
they
get.
take it, you can then sell to them immediately.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Another deal.
I'm just trying to sample Charles here on the bridge. See if he takes it. He
We've
did.
got Peter, what, 800 left, so try to sell to him
Good strat
immediately.
there, Sancho, on immediately grabbing him and then immediately selling to him straight away. I kind of didn't know you could do that. I didn't think they would immediately take it, so I just got Charles and sold to Charles in the same breath.
Nice.
I need to pick up some product and then I can do the drop for Sam.
I'm already there.
Nice one.
Alright.
Thank you.
Already got it.
Here we go. We need 600. 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
We
need
get
some
600
more.
bucks in 3 minutes.
I need some more product. Has anybody checked on the Chinese woman, Miss Link?
Not, in a
Not
moment,
recently.
I think.
I'll go down and check real quick.
Oh man, another one.
You got it.
Recently been spoken to.
Oh, we
just
need
on 200.
180.
Just another 200. Come on. Let me see that deal.
Trying.
Trying. Wrong
Recently
region.
completed the fucking deal, you bitch.
Check Kyle.
Kyle.
He didn't. He hasn't done one yet.
No, already offered. Everyone's breaking our balls here, man. Come on, someone.
58 minutes. 180 to go.
Weed, cheap weed. Who wants a cheap weed? We got some cheap weed right here. Roll up for the cheap weed. Officers, do you want some cheap weed?
How much are we trying to sell for?
We just need
180.
180.
Just
fucking throw it.
But,
throw it.
hey,
whatever.
Hey, done.
All right.
Donna came up clutch.
Payphone.
Hey, phone. Let me know.
Okay,
when
okay.
you finish.
Bake it.
2 secs. 2 secs. 2 secs. I'm over there.
Let me know when time ends.
That's it.
That's time.
Time 58. Just sub 59 on my clock. 58, 57.
58. 58.
Hey.
Hey, sub-hour.
Nice.
And that was a shit run.
And potentially a new.
That was a
world
shit
record.
run, dude. We
Yeah,
weren't
it
even
was.
selling shit for like 2 hours.
I mean,
Felt
Sancho,
like, right?
Sancho listed nothing. He's like, oh, yeah, we're currently like, we're out of stock.
We don't even. Yeah, we don't even want to sell this, bud. You know what? That could have been a 53, probably.
Sancho was out here keeping his stuff to